Good afternoon, USA, right? It's 10 after 1. USA! Bobby Cardenas coming at you from the Man Cave in Lancaster, California. Beautiful Antelope Valley. Windy. It's actually still pretty warm, but it's the wind is picked up. I was thinking of doing this video actually outside, but with the wind, can't hear. Look, I have some new additions to the Man Cave. My father-in-law, Hector, and my mother-in-law, Valerie, went over to Oregon last week to visit a friend of theirs, Pablo, who they've known for, he and his wife, who they've known for years. Well, he donated these to my man cave. Wasn't that very nice of him? They drank this while they were there. And this is from, Oktoberfest down at Alpine Village. He got this years ago. This thing's pretty massive. I like that. And I also got this shot glass. It says, I got high, or I'm high on Weed, California. That's because there's a city named Weed in California. That's what. Anyway, so USA yesterday. If you guys watched the game, took us a while to get going. But after Bobby Wood scored that first goal on a magnificent placement, then we started to get going rather. And so Bobby Wood, he's one of our future bright stars. Pulisic got in. Pulisic. I got to figure out how to say his freaking name properly. 17 years old for Borussia Dortmund. Plays at Borussia Dortmund, rather. The Wonder Kid scores 2 magnificent goals and assists on another one. And Josie Altidore, healthy. He scored, right? A PK, I think. Did he also score the one on the play? Was it the... Anyway, so it looks like as long as we can make sure our defense, which was a little sketchier at points yesterday, but we ended up getting a shutout. But if we can shore up that defense tightly and get that right mix of players up in the front and in the midfield, we will definitely go into the World Cup. We should, as long as everybody stays healthy. Because we're now on top of our group right now. We still have to face Trinidad and Tobago next Tuesday here in the United States. And then get into the final round, which is called the hexagonal, which Mexico is already in also from their group. Anyway, it was a brilliant game once we got going, and it just showcases that we do have some bright stars, some bright talent, which is great. If Altidore stays healthy and can stay trim, Bobby Wood, Pulisic, Nagme, Morris, Zardes, who was hurt, wasn't even there, and a few other guys. And Graham Zusi had a very good game yesterday. I must commend him. He had a very good game. And so did Beckerman, actually. So anyway, so we did well. So now, today I'm watching an African qualifier, for African nations rather, qualifying match between the Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, and Sierra Leone. The 2 African nations, I would say. So I'm about to watch that. That's why I've got this jersey on. It's a throwback, and it's got the African colors too. You know, some of the teams, got kind of that flavor going, you know. Anyway, so that's it. There are some more games tomorrow. I think tomorrow or Monday, Spain's got a qualifier or friendlies. There's some more international friendlies, and then of course the USA plays next Tuesday. So just look at all your sports stations on your DirecTV, your beIN Sports, your Fox channels, your ESPNs, your NBCs, all that stuff. And then next weekend, the leagues will start back up again. Barclays Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Ligue 1, the Bundesliga, all those leagues that are on TV. So, I'm going to end this with something a little different. I don't normally try to get
Sierra Leone team that's going to...
political, so I'm going to touch on something that's been going on very quickly and succinctly, and hopefully that's it. Everybody's in an uproar about a player, Colin Kaepernick, not standing up during the playing of the national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, before a football game. And veterans, I know there are some veterans that are in an uproar, but then there are a lot of veterans that are supporting him because it's his constitutional right, freedom of speech. People will argue, like this guy that I heard on talk radio the other day, saying that he can't do that during his employer's, when he's on his employer's time. Really, your rights somehow end when you're getting your paycheck for freedom of speech? that's not endangering anyone, because you don't have the right to yell fire in a crowded theater, a crowded area. You don't have the right to yell that there's a bomb on an airplane when there really isn't. That's not freedom of speech. But what he did is, and it's guaranteed. So that guy is out of his friggin' gourd with his argument. And all these other guys that are arguing that it shows disrespect, whatever it shows, it's his right to do so. You have to understand that. And I'm going to end this with this question of all of you guys on the Fox stations that are arguing this, all the guys on the right-wing radio stations, you guys that are friggin' nuts and stuff, Limbaugh, all those guys that are in an uproar. What if the player that did this were white? Say no to racism and say yes to this. Go USA! That's what I always say. Ooh, it's full. Gotta get to my soccer. Talk to you guys later.